Live stream started successfully. Yes.
I don't hear music.
It's ready to go. It has to live stream. Can he be seen in the musicals, or only me, Chris? Okay, unmute so you will be seen. And then mute again, right? No,
Can't do that.
no.
I unmuted like you told me.
Then you have to mute
Oh,
right away, or else get the
I
feedback.
didn't know that. Okay.
So now you're on the.
I'm on the screen. Okay, now I got it.
Okay. Okay.
There is a show. There is a show. There is a show. We all love to go to Roblin Live. Roblin Live tonight. There are two hosts. They are the most. I gotta say, they're not too shabby. They ain't crappy. It's a Roblin Live right now. Updates, panels, info, fun, variety talk show. It's the one, like on Passive. It's delicious. It's on Passilicious. You can get anything that you want at Ashton Forest Restaurant. There is a show. There is a show. It is a show we all love to go to. Roblin Live right now. Yeah. There is a show. There is a show. There is a show. We all love to go to Roblin Live tonight. There are two hosts. They are the most. I gotta say, they're not too shabby. They ain't crappy. It's a Roblin Live right now. Updates, panels, info, fun, variety talk show. It's the one, like on Passive. It's delicious. It's on Passilicious. You can get anything that you want at Ashton Forest Restaurant. There is a show. There is a show. It is a show we all love to go to. Roblin Live right now. Yeah. There is a show. There is a show. There is a show. We all love to go to Roblin Live tonight. There are two hosts. They are the most. I gotta say, they're not too shabby. They ain't crappy. It's a Roblin Live right now. Updates, panels, info, fun, variety talk show. It's the one, like on Passive. It's delicious. It's on Passilicious. You can get anything that you want at Ashton Forest Restaurant. There is a show. There is a show. It is a show we all love to go to. Roblin Live right now. Yeah.
Host started recording.
Alrighty then. The host has started record. Am I audible? I sound like I'm audible. All right. Trying a new program tonight on the program. We're on two separate devices, not a cell phone because last night was a little messy with that. But I'm going to lower my volume because I'm blowing my ears out here. There we go. That's a little better. I want to know one thing and one thing only. Do you, Rob Lynn Live? I'm going to say it again. Do you, Rob Lynn Live? I know you do. I know Axel's watching tonight. I know Annabelle's watching tonight. So that's all good. And what we want to tell you is we are live streaming on I don't know how many devices, but we are live streaming. And we're on 𝗥cie_HEY𝗱𝗁𝗹𝗲 as well, primarily, because that's where we want to be. And we're live streaming to Rob Lynn Live YouTube channel. Well, I sound pretty good on a separate computer. I like it. Yeah, it's okay. All right, it's all right from the boss. All right, so let's talk domains. Let's talk roblinlive.com. If you're not an OES, and you should be, and if you're not an OES, and you could be, just click on no domain and roblinlive.com. That will get you right where you want to be. That was horrible, but different. So go to roblinlive.com. Put me out of my misery, will you please, Lynn? If you can smack me all the way from over there, just do it. All right. Let's get this shindig cranking here. So, what do you get when you go to roblinlive.com? You get the registration page for Miss Nakamoto, and fill that out. Get yourself an O-mail. Get yourself a password. Get yourself 3 free for thee and me. And away you go. And you'll have the opportunity to, let me see. Yeah, you'll have the opportunity to get 𝗥cie_HEY𝗱𝗁𝗹𝗲. You can subscribe to 𝗥cie_HEY𝗱𝗁𝗹𝗲. How cool is that? We're on 𝗥cie_HEY𝗱𝗁𝗹𝗲, so why don't you come on over to 𝗥cie_HEY𝗱𝗁𝗹𝗲? I'm not sure how many people we have on 𝗥cie_HEY𝗱𝗁𝗹𝗲, but Lynn will tell me. And how many in the YouTube?
We got 40
Okay.
in 𝗥cie_HEY𝗱𝗁𝗹𝗲.
40 in 𝗥cie_HEY𝗱𝗁𝗹𝗲. And YouTubers?
We have 31.
Not too shabby for a warm-up. 73 on our Q&A on Wednesday night. All right. Let's get this thing going. I do have the prompter on my computer as well. This is day 581. In case you were wondering, I'm going to slide this to the middle so I'm looking straight at everybody. All right. It's day 581, Wednesday, the 27th day of March, 2024. And it's, we're on the southeastern side of 8 p.m. tonight. All right, but that's okay. This is all new to us. We've got a couple of new panelists that are joining us tonight, so we're going to rock and we're going to roll. All right. So, do you, Rob Lynn Live, is what I say, and I say it again and again and again. I know you do. I saw Axel and Annabelle earlier. Woof, woof. So tonight is our every Wednesday roundtable Q&A with our guest panelists from around the globe. All right, I'm okay.
You're not going to last.
I won't last. Stand by one. We're switching chairs. All right, here we go. All right, not bad. All right. So now I'm in the king's chair. I don't know why. All right, but I am. All right, so let's see. We've got our guest panelists tonight, and I'll introduce them in a moment. and they'll introduce themselves, basically, tell us where they're from, and our question to them tonight is, what's your favorite book? That's a good one. What's your favorite book? It'll be followed by a question or two from them, from each of them, and then community time and a bit of signing, we hope, and a song by JJB Tin Man, also known, aka John Barilla. All right. Sue, let's continue on, and the prompter is working. I hope you can see I'm looking straight ahead, which is nice. That's one of the benefits of the separate device. And got a couple of announcements for you. Well, our 𝗥cie𝘂𝗱𝗁𝗹𝗲 subscriptions are extended. Oh yeah. To 1 April 2024 or April 1, 2024 or 2024 April 24, depending on what part of the world you're in. All right, as our 𝗥tracker free trials are. So, could it be coincidental? Not sure. We're not going to venture a guess, but we do want to tell you we've got till April 1 on the new extension, or the current extension. All right, migration without hesitation, that's how we do it. And sign the NDA and the affiliate agreements. Again, that's how we do it. Check out the OnPassive newest website, if you would. It's a dandy. Check out the OnPassive YouTube channel, which leads me to say check out X, formerly Twitter, where we'll see Mr. Mohammed William Nazal, where he does his X. He tweets, or he X's. I think he X's. It's called X's now. And he might do a blog. He might do a video. Who knows? It's all good. Okay, so that's Mr. Nazal. Check him out. Log in when you can to OES. Check to confirm your profile information is up to snuff and it matches your government IDs. Very important. Please, we've said that for months now, and we mean it. We mean it now. We're serious. All right. Subscribe to 𝗥connect when you can. If you know of anyone who needs help, you guys by now know the drill. Helping one helps every one of us, helps us all. Now, without further ado, I'd like to introduce our panel for tonight. By name first, and then we'll go around the horn and they'll tell us what their favorite book is and where they're from. All right, or where they're living now. So I didn't see Francis just yet, but he will be here. All righty-dighty. We've got Francis Tay. We've got Chris Tarzan Tiazone. We've got Carmela Fire Schwartz. And we've got Greg Hill will be taking a night off in the San Juan Islands of Washington. So we look forward to seeing him next time, or maybe even tonight later. John Barilla, of course, Pedro Jose Estrada Salares. He's here tonight. And we welcome back Mayor 𝗥cie𝘂𝗱𝗁𝗹𝗲. Mayor is here, and we're going to go to him first in just a moment, because he's got places to go and things to do at the pharmacy, and we know that. And also, we welcome 𝗥cie𝘂𝗱𝗄. 𝗥cie𝘂𝗋 is back. Thank you. 𝗥unjakar. Thank you. And Melanie Marcano. Mel is here. And I'd like to introduce Dawn and DL. That's, yeah, or DL and Dawn. At any rate, they're here tonight. This is their debut, and should be fun. Should be fun. And we're looking forward to that. So without further ado, here we go. Let's go. And if you'd unmute one at a time, I'm going to mute myself, which I already am muted. Can they hear me okay? You can hear me? Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. All right, we'll start with Mr. 𝗥cie𝘂𝗱𝗁𝗹𝗲. Go ahead, Mayor, if you would, please. Go ahead and unmute. Mayur, can you hear me okay? Okay, good deal. We can hear you now. All right, thank you, Mayur, and we'll come back to you for that question before you have to shove off, if that's all right. Next, where are we going, Robert? Let's go to Mel Mel, Miss Marcano, if you'd unmute and tell us who you are, where you are, and your favorite book. All right, you can only have one favorite, so the Bible gets the nod from you. Thank you, Mel Mel. We'll be back to you for a question or two. Let's now go to Dawn and DL. Is that okay if we go to you next? But first, I'd like to say thank you to Sifu Francis for the super sticker. Thank you, Francis. We love you, brother.
Thank you.
And back to you, DL. Go ahead. All right, and over to you, DL. That's a favorite of a lot of ours. All right, thank you for that. We'll be back to you for a question or two from you guys. Let's now go to John Barilla. Tin Man, unmute if you can and tell us who you are, where you're from, and your favorite book. Oh, there you go. See, it wasn't that easy, Barilla. That was nothing to it. And you knew exactly what your favorite was. Perfect. All right, John, we'll be back to you. Am I audible to you with your speaker? John? Just nod your head, yes or no. Okay. All right. Well, moving along, as Ayush used to say, and probably still says, let's go to Carmela Schwartz in Israel. Whoops, not supposed to say where you're from. Go ahead, Carmela. Unmute Carmela, please. Ruh-roh. Are you able to unmute Carmela?
Just try.
Okay.
Think to just refresh.
All righty. I see May. You're back. And where's Carmela? I see Carmela. Hello, Carmela. Talk to us. Where are you from and what's your favorite book, woman? All right. How to Heal Yourself. And that's by Louise, was it Hay? Louise Haig. All right. Thank you, Carmela. We're going to come back to you for a question or two. Don't touch that dial. Let's swing on over to India and speak with 𝗥cie𝘂𝗱𝗁𝗹𝗲. 𝗥cie𝘂𝗱, tell us where you're from. Why did I say India? Taking your thunder away, sorry. Tell us who you are, where you're from, and what book you like. All right. All right, 𝗥cie𝘂𝗱, thank you very much. And last but certainly not least is the one, the only Chris Tarzan T-Zone from the Chris. Go ahead, Chris. Chris, are you able to mute, brother? Righty, go ahead, Chris. Mambo hi. Nice. All right, thanks, Chris. And now over to Pedro. Pedro Jose Estrada Solares. Pedro, are you with us still? Pedro, can you hear me? Check 1 2 1 2. Pedro, come in, please.
But he's not. I think he's not with us.
Okay. We'll come back to Pedro shortly when he can hear us and when he can speak
When he can log in.
and when he can log in. That's true. All right. So let's now go back to Mayor. I think we've called upon everybody that yes, we have. And go back to Mayor, and if you could tell us, maybe ask us a question. Go ahead, sir. So am I reading you right on the question? What is that thing in the O-Founders back office that lets us know of an upcoming event? Is that pretty much it? All right, let's go to the attendees around the globe as well as our folks on the panel, and let's get some answers in the chat, shall we, Lynn? All righty. Yes, I'm muted. I'm totally muted. We're going to the chat now, and we'll come up with the answers that you guys have provided, guys and girls. We've got to come back to the page.
For you, and look on your chat. Yeah.
Oh, I could. Why don't I? Oh, well, I can certainly look in the chat. Give me a moment, kids.
Because he can look at his chat, right, Chris, on his...
I'm looking in the chat. Okay. Mel says updates. There's an answer right there. Cynthia Deering says updates as well. Let me go all the way, scroll to the top, the tippy top, and see who else.
You can change it to bold and large.
Bold and large. That makes sense. Stand by one, please, folks.
Bold and large.
I'm making it large and bold. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. And from Fern, Fern says updates. All right, good answer. And Chris Tearzone has an answer. He says, is it the OES updates, the pop-up message, or is it the O-Founders back office? All right, good answers. Seems like he's zeroed in on that. And let's see, update section, according to Dorothy, Pat Green, Greg Lakin in the house, and Greg says updates. And Dawn Swihart says updates. We're getting some similar answers here. Why am I not able to move? There it goes. Okay. Sadananda says he had the first answer. Okay, and he was right. Let's see. In YouTube, when some person speaks, it's not possible to hear them. Only when you speak, Rob. Yes, that's true. Right now, while we're on live streaming, that's the way that is. So when you can, come on over to 𝗥cie𝘂𝗱𝗁𝗹𝗲, please.
And the link is there.
And the link is certainly there.
It's pinned.
And it looks like somebody said hello to Francis Tay, so he might be hovering. All right, let's see what else we got answer-wise. That may be it on the answers. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that was Fern. Okay. All right, let's go back. Uh-oh, I got kicked out. How did that happen?
Just click on.
There it is. I'm back.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's getting used to a little bit. All right, let's go ahead. Mayor, tell us your answer, please. Mayor, are you still here? Don't tell me he got kicked out. Hey, Mayor, if you can hear us, give it a refresh, would you? Because we want to hear your answers.
You can, if you click on participants, you can see it there. But I think everybody shows on the screen, so visually look at the screen, you'll know he's not there.
Right, I see he's not there.
Yeah.
But I see Pedro's back. I see Francis is here. Welcome, Francis. Sifu is in the house. And let's, if we could, while we're waiting for Mayur to come back with his question, let's go to Pedro. If you'd unmute Pedro, and where are you from, and what's your favorite book, brother? I see that. Yes, thank you. Are you able to unmute, Pedro? All right. All right, go ahead and, while I got you on the screen and we're waiting for Mayur to come back, why don't you go ahead and give us a question, one question. All right. All right, let me paraphrase that and see if I get it right. How are you feeling as a, what is the advantage, I should say? What is the advantage to being an early bird? That means Lynn's on mute.
Oh, sorry. Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, I was muted by way of Miss Nakamoto. So, wow, this is getting technical here. Yes, I can hear you, Pedro, and I wanted to paraphrase what you said. You asked, what is one of the advantages, or are the advantages of being an early bird affiliate founding member? All right, let's go to the attendees. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, all right, all right. If I hit the group lock, will that slow this down or no?
Yeah.
Okay, I got to do that. This thing is flying. Okay, now it's slowed down. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got for answers. As an early bird, we carry the brand name affiliates. That came from Mel, Double Mel. And let's see. According to Sarananda Das, he says being an affiliate programming and marketing. Ooh, all right, all right. Let's see what else we've got as far as answers, please. And I'm scrolling. So what is one of the advantages or multiple advantages of being an early founding member affiliate? I believe that was Pedro's question. Okay. Let's see what we got in the answers. And Karina Lance says she wish she'd stop buffering. I wish you would too. All right, all right, all right. Positioning, according to Miss Swihart. Thank you, Dawn, for that answer. Good answer. We're not getting a whole lot of answers, so I'm not doing this right. All right, I think I'm doing it right. All right. Pedro, we've got about 5 answers. Go ahead, would you? All right, excellent answers, and I believe everybody was tuned into that. If I missed anybody's answers, please forgive me. Let's see. We get the solution. Okay, here we go. John Barilla had we get the solutions first and the best price on the products. As an early affiliate, Dorothy, Pat Green says, we were the first to try 𝗥cie_💪. That's true. Armin Hogue says we can leave it as a legacy, will, or trust. Excellent answer there. Virginia DeSanto saying hello. And let's see, everyone coming in, Tuan Pass to come under a founder. Oh, excellent answer. That came from, oh, I know the face. Let's see. Oh, Onaloni. Onaloni. Okay. Thank you for that answer. All right. And thank you, Pedro, for your question. If you'd go back to muting, we'll be back to you. Let's go to 𝗥cie Francis Tay, and let's see where he's from. I'm not going to let the cat out of that bag. And let's see if he's got a favorite book. Okay. Thank you for sparing us. Think and Grow Rich. Great book. Great book. And And if I might add, Sifu, tomorrow night we'll be talking about ChatGPT. That'll be our topic on Thursday. So hopefully everybody will join us. It'll be Friday morning for Francis, but Thursday night for us. We'll be talking ChatGPT. And Francis, have you got a question for us while we got you? And then we're going back to my yours. Ooh. As an OES user, what are the pros and cons when you go to 𝗥connect? What's the good parts and what's the bad parts of going to 𝗥connect? Did I get that right? I think I'm able to focus better when I'm on my own computer. So let's go to the panel and see what we've got in the way of answers. We'll go to the bottom and then we'll work our way up. Okay, Fran jumped on her other device. And Sadananda says hello to his teacher, 𝗥cie Francis. Okay, I need to read what Sadananda had to say about the last question. He said, you get to know the heart, mission, and soul of ASH and the leaders throughout the world. Nice. And throughout the webinars. Good stuff, Sadananda. All right, let's get back to this question. And there's a couple hellos. All right. There's Will Robin Lynn. Great hello, success. Okay. So far, I don't see any answers, Francis. You can't be stumping the panel with that easy one. What are some of the advantages and disadvantages of when you're an OES going to 𝗥connect? Oh, when you're only a user and not an affiliate, what are the advantages or disadvantages as a user? And I see Chris Tiazone as a plain user of 𝗥connect. They can't use the recording or live streaming and some features until they upgrade. And according to Cynthia Deering, by being an affiliate, she gets to use all the features, and that's very true. And let's continue. It's let's see. Dawn says it's user friendly and easy to navigate. And that, I think that's the bottom of the list for that one, for that question. So from OES to 𝗥connect. Okay, go ahead, 𝗥cie Francis, if you would give us. Oh, I didn't. Let me see. There's Virginia. Mel, you won't have 10,000 people under you. Was that you? All right. That is one of the, I don't know if you want to say disadvantages or advantages. It could go either way. But thank you. That's a great answer. I like that one. All right. And All right, I got it. Thank you, Sifu Francis. Appreciate that. Can we go back to Mayur? Let's see. Mayur, refresh my memory on the question. I should have written it down. Oh, don't tell me you're gone.
I don't see him.
Okay, Mayur has left the building for the moment. So let's go over to Dawn Swihart and DL, or Don McConaughey. Go ahead. Could we get a question from you guys? Are you able to unmute? Yes, you are. Ooh, you want to see if people are paying attention. What is the most popular video in O Media as of today, the 27th of March? Did I get that somewhat right? Okay. All right, let's go to the chat. All right, attendees and panelists, let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. All right, here I go. Okay. I'm trying to see the answers. This is not cooperating, this bar here. Yeah, it's not cooperating. All right. Yeah, it's. I'm still looking. Lynn, you might have better luck than me. I'm unable to see. I see the participants in the chat.
Mhm.
Let's see.
I see.
You're going to have to do it. It's my chat's not cooperating. Sorry.
Um,
That was her question was, what's the most popular video in O Media as of today?
okay, so
I got to get out of the chat.
Virginia says the signing of the World's Police Summit.
All righty. Go ahead.
That's it so far.
Okay.
And then we have Chris Tiozon. He says, my guess is story of the month of February 2024. That's his guess.
Good
And
guess.
John Barilla says, unpassive, O Media official, just guessing. And then we have Anita Freundshaw. She says the police summit. And Virginia DeSantos says Dr. Susan signing Joy. Great guesses. I like that.
All right. Any other guesses before we go back to Swihart and McConaughey?
Okay. Melanie Marcano says the SaaS subscription, SaaS.
Whoa, she's been paying attention. All right. Okay. Any other answers to the question?
That's it so far.
All right. Let's go back to Dawn, and Dawn, give us what you feel the answer is. I know you know what the answer is. Most popular one. That's pretty good. I like that. That was as of today. Well, nobody got that one right. All right. Well, she stumped the panel. She stumped the attendees. So not a bad start here, Ms. Swihart. DL, did you want to do a question, or we'll come back to you? What do you prefer? Go ahead. Ooh. All right. DL's question to all of us, including the attendees and the panelists, is on Passive developing its very own credit card with a C, credit card. All right. Let's go to the panel and the attendees for answers in the chat. Go ahead.
We are waiting for some answers.
Oh, I'm jumping the gun.
And Pat Green simply says yes. Kapil says no. And Melanie say no credit card. Sadananda Das says yes. Angela Laland says yes. Oh, I have to log in again.
You got bumped? Okay. Bear with us just a minute. Lynn's coming back in just a moment.
In the meantime.
Yeah, in the meantime. All right. Let me see if I can get the chat again.
Yeah.
See what I got here in the chat. Okay, here we go. I think it's a debit card, according to 𝗥cie𝘂𝗱𝗁𝗹𝗲. We've got a yes from Virginia DeSanto on the credit card, a yes from Carmela Schwartz, and everybody's saying goodbye to Karina. And let's see, we got a yes. That was Carmela with a yes.
And I just noticed that my background came up. You see how on my second device, the background is showing.
All right.
So yeah, it comes up when it's good and red.
All right, all right, all right. We've got 𝗥cie𝘂𝗱𝗁𝗹𝗲 said, I think it's a debit card. I think I just saw another answer. I think it's a debit card. I think that was Sadananda. And Ash talked about this last year. I believe that may be it. Let me see. Who knows? Things change from time to time from Karina Lance. True. Is it a debit card? Is it a credit card? Or is it neither? All right. And here is Anita says, I hope it's a debit card. All righty, Anita. And we got a yes, yes, yes from Virginia. Yeah, I got it. And hope it's a debit card from the one and only Anita. Okay, I think that was it. I hope I got everybody's answers. I believe I did. All right, let's go to Lydia. No, 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 no. What's your answer, John? Say it out loud, please. You're just trying to be a smarty britches. Okay. All right, John. Okay, go ahead, DL. Lay it on us. All right. I think just, yeah, Angela Leland said debit card as well. I didn't mean to miss you, Angela.
And,
so,
and
I
then
think. Virginia DeSanto says she wants both. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Debit card only for now. All right, all right, all right. Carmela. Oh, goodness. Fire, fire, fire. I missed you. Go ahead, Carmela, please, with a question. Okay, what will be the product to come out that will change the way the company is in one night? In a night? All right, so Carmela's question is, what is that product that is either here or is coming that's going to change on passive overnight? Did I get that? All right. Yeah, this sitting in two different areas is a good thing as far as me paying attention and me not dozing. So let's go to the panelists and attendee. Hear yours. Okay. Is it up to me again, or you got it? Okay.
ONET.
Okay, ONET. That was my your. Okay.
And O-Verify. We have that is cool. Wait, I haven't seen that. Okay. Going too fast. I'll slow it down.
Okay. Cynthia Deering says 𝗥cie𝘂𝗱𝗃, domain by 𝗥cie𝘂𝗱𝗃𝗃.
𝗥cie𝘂𝗱𝗃𝗃 says oh bless. Onyeloni says oh connect. Angela Laland says oh connect. Then we have Chris saying, Chris Piozon saying oh bless. Fern Lahaye says oh connect. Kapil Gunjikar says oh domain. Cynthia Deering says oh connect. Sadananda Das says it may be all products, but now it's oh connect. Don Swihart says oh tracker. Angela, oh, uh,
That may be it. Oh,
Virginia
John Barilla says, oh, connect maybe.
Santos says oh verify. Says oh wait, he says hi. John says oh. Anita Shaw says domain. And Sadanand say Lynn ma'am. Hi Sadananda. And then yeah, that's it so far.
All right, I think we better go back to Miss Schwartz. Carmela, tell us, what's the one product that's going to change on passive for the... Whoa. All right, Opal is Carmela's guest. And Opal is going to, I think, set the communications world on its head. That's my gut feeling from the more I read and hear about it. So the correct answer was Opal, but you know what? OConnect's going to do that. ODomain's going to do that. We got so much stuff coming our way that's really... Time will tell us. That's right. And thank you, Carmela. I'm sorry I overlooked you. Let's go to John Barilla. Question, please. Oh, in an OConnect, can the host lock anyone speaking in particular? Go ahead. What was the rest of that? So the main part of the crux of the question is, can a host block someone from speaking? Is that right? Block the mic. Or everybody's mic for the art. Is there a button for everybody's mic, or can you block individual? Go to the attendees, if you would, Miss Nakato. We'd like to say thank you to
Thank you, Diana.
Namaste, Gianna. Namaste. Thank you. Love you.
And the answer, Fern Lahaye.
All right.
Okay, and we have a yes from Don Swihart, a yes from Sadananda Das, and Angela Lalande says yes. Pat Bean says yes.
All right. It looks like the yeses have it, Mr. Barilla. You must have been reading Mel's answer, because that's almost verbatim what she said. So good stuff, Mel. That is true. People talking over each other, people being rude, people showing up maybe without a shirt on or laying down in a bed. All good reasons. Well, we saw that the other morning. Believe it or not, there was some guy laying in bed with his shirt off. So it does happen. It does happen.
Mel says yes, that's to prevent distraction or
Right.
when the host isn't ready to start the meeting. For example, tonight while we were at the round table waiting.
All All right. Well, thank you, John. That was a great question. Now, if we could, let's go to Mel Mel. You're next on The Price is Right with a question. Okay, so when you've created a webinar event, and what was the rest? I'm sorry. Okay, is there a meeting ID showing when you create an event? Did I get that? In analytics. Do the analytics portion show you the ID, the ID of the event? Did I get that? All right, let's go to the panelists and let's go to the attendees. Do you find a ID in the analytics for an 𝗥cie_𝘂𝗱𝗁𝗹𝗲? Okay.
I think there's some yeses, and I'm thinking those are for this question. You know, so if that's the case, Kapil says yes, and Cynthia Deering says yes, Pat Green yes, Angela yes, Fern LaHaye yes, Sarananda yes, Mayur yes, Virginia yes, they will be given one, and Don Barilla says yes.
Well, I think the yeses have it, Mel Mel. Okay, what else shows in the analytics for the event other than the OES ID? Did I get it? Okay, I'm trying to get it. I'm trying. All right, let's go to Lynn and the attendees and the panelists. What say everybody?
Nothing quite yet.
Nothing yet. We'll stand by for that. And we'll be going next to Kapil and then Chris Tiazone. And that'll wrap up round one. And Mayur, if you can hang tight just a little bit, we'd like to get another question from you.
Fern LaHaye says title of event. Angela Lalande says time the event starts. Those are the two answers so far.
All right. Time the event starts was one of them.
And title of the event.
And the title. Okay. Any other answers, everybody? Boy, Fern's tuned in here. I like it.
Tia says download the mobile app and be up to date. Sorry, I wasn't listening well. LOL.
Who said that? Tarzan? Can't fire him because we wouldn't have gotten both devices up tonight. You still got a job, brother. And we need you.
And he says dates.
All right.
Dates, something, color codes for countries. Oh, name, dates, name, color codes for countries, and what source was used to watch it.
Ooh. All right. And did you get Virginia's answer? Dates?
And then
color codes?
Fern, yes, I
okay.
just read it.
Okay.
And Fern says attendees.
I like it.
So that's it so far.
So far, okay. I think we'll go back to Mel. Let's have the balance of the answer to question 1B. So you actually get a lot of analytics in 𝗥cie_💪🗃 just from doing an event. It's amazing. Wow. Thank you for that question, part 1A and B. We appreciate it. And that's, hey, you guys are everybody's starting to think a little bit tonight. That's good stuff. So this is very stimulating tonight, these questions. Let's go, speaking of stimulating, let's go to 𝗥cie𝘂. Go ahead, 𝗥cie🂂. Let's have a question, please. Okay, in 𝗥tracker, name one feature of 𝗥tracker. Did I get that sort of right? Got it. Okay, in 𝗥tracker, under user behavior, name one feature. Ooh, very good question.
Waiting for answers.
Lay it on us, guys. Come on.
Salamanda is the first to respond. He says heat map.
Oh, heat map. And you know what a heat map is, Ms. Nakamoto?
Mhm.
All right.
Yep, I do.
All right.
And we're waiting for more responses.
By the way, everybody's looking very nice tonight.
Very nice.
Except me, I didn't wear a collared shirt, but don't tell Lynn, please. Please, please, please.
You'll get it later. You'll hear from me. All right, no responses yet, other than he. I see it. Francis Tay says IP blocking, and we have Don Swihart saying geofencing.
Ooh.
Fern LaHaye says geolocation. And we have Cynthia Deering saying user path. And Virginia DeSantos QR code.
Wow. Great answers, everybody. 𝗥cie🂂, go ahead. Let us know. All right. Everybody, yeah, pretty much everybody got geolocation, but it was a little more in depth. So that's good. Hey, you're very stimulating. All right.
Yes.
That is good stuff.
Yeah,
Thank you, 𝗥cie🂂.
Cynthia Deering said user path. And then at the end, John Barilla said IP locking.
Ooh, John Barillo stepping in there. All right, John.
It's okay, Irena. We're just glad you're here. She says she's late. I said, no problem.
You're never late. If we're still here and you're here, you're on time. That's the way we look at it at Rob Lynn Live. So thank you, 𝗥cie🂂. Let's wrap up round one with Tarzan himself, Chris Tiazone. Chris, are you here? Go ahead and unmute. Yeah, yeah. I got that one right. Ooh. All right, guess the tool that transforms written messages into lifelike speech. Is it ONet, A? Is it B, OMail? Is it C, OTrim? And is it D, 𝗥tracker? Ooh, good question. Thank you. All right, let's go to the panel and the attendees and see what they've got to say.
Okay, still waiting for first response. Should be coming any minute, any second. Maybe you have to let. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, right. Okay, well, we see that. We got some answers. 𝗥cie𝘂𝗱𝗁𝗯𝗹𝗲 says B as in boy. We have Don Swihart saying A as in apple. We got Pedro Estrada saying B as in boy. Irena says O male, which is B. And we have Cynthia Deering who says O male, which is B. John Barilla says B. Sadananda says O net, which is option A. Virginia DeSantos says O male, option B. Mayur says O male, which is B. And Patricia Green also agrees, saying B. Anita Frauenshaw says O male. Clover Kelly, O male. And Francis Tay, O male.
All right.
Oh, I gotta scroll up far there. Okay, wait. I'm gonna scroll. I might have missed out only you, right? I gotta look. Okay. Oh, wait.
We'll get this down to a
Oh,
science.
yeah. Melanie Marcano, O male. And then 𝗥cie𝘂𝗱𝗁𝗯𝗹𝗲 said O male. You're right, Mel.
All right, Mel. Shall we go to Chris for the real answer? Go ahead, Chris. The righty. Oh!
Yay.
All right. Well, it's good to be back, and I think we'd like to go if we get. It looks like we have time to do a second question if everybody's up for it. I'd like to start with Mayur because I know he's got to get to the pharmacy, and don't tell me you left again. There he is. Mayur, go ahead and unmute and give us another question if you have one. Mayur, can you unmute? Okay. At the end of a webinar conference, where is the recording located in the OES? Is that it? Okay, sounds good. So everybody, once we've done a webinar or a conference, where is the recording located? And we do know that it is now we are able to record. So there's a special spot for those recordings in the OES. So let's hear from the panel and the attendees on that one. Great question, Mayur.
Okay, waiting for some answers. Let me open the chat again. Make sure I catch the answers. All right, let's see. Okay. I don't want to skip the first answer. Let me scroll up.
Okay.
I would say the first person would be John Barilla, who says archive.
Archive from Mr. Barilla, the Tin Man.
Virginia DeSantos says bottom of page.
Ooh.
Don Swihart says archives. And we're waiting for more responses.
Let's have a few more answers, and then we'll kick it back.
Come on, folks. Keep your guesses coming. We have now Sarananda. He says the library in 𝗥cie𝘂𝗱𝗁𝗹𝗲.
Right, all right, all right.
Chris Tiozone says event section, completed tab, drop down arrow. Melanie says in action, under analytics, next to the status prompt. Mel says status, the typo. So next to the status prompt. Fern LaHaye says completed. That's what we got so far.
All right. Let's go to you, Mayur. Let's have the answer to that question, please. Go ahead, sir. All right. Thank you for that, the question and answer. Very nice. And if you have to shove off, just give us a wave, you know, if you have to head off. So thank you, Mayur. Appreciate that very much. All right, we're in round two now. We're in round two. And let's go to 𝗥cie𝘂𝗱𝗁𝗹𝗲. 𝗥cie𝘂𝗱, do you have another question for us, 𝗥cie𝘂𝗱? Okay, on our website, which social media platforms are named? Is that the question? All right. All right, guys and girls, go for it. Let's hear some answers.
Okay, I'm watching for answers.
Is that a thing? Red?
Yes. We want to say thank you to Vavine Benny. She's in the YouTube live chat tonight. Nice to see you, Vavine. She said, so much love for everyone here. Thank you for the super sticker.
Vavine, thank you. Thank you. We love you.
Thanks for the love.
Thank you.
Thanks for the love you show us, Vavine.
We appreciate it. Right back to you, Vavine. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate it. All right. It's afternoon where she is, I think, in Australia.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, 15. All right.
Okay, here's some answers. We have Carmilla. She's the first to chime in. She says 𝗥cie𝘂𝗱𝗁𝗹𝗲. Sarananda says 𝗥cie𝘂𝗋. Virginia DeSanto says 𝗥cie𝘂𝑁et. Don Swihart says Facebook, Instagram. And John Barilla says 𝗥𝑁et. Mayur says Twitter and LinkedIn. And Melanie Marcano says YouTube, Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram, and X.
Good answers all the way around. All right.
Sarananda says on passive social media, 𝗥𝑁et. That's the reply so far.
Okay, Mayur, what is the correct answer to that? All right, thank you, 𝗥cie𝘂𝗱𝗁𝗹𝗲. Please excuse me for confusing you with the good doctor there. All right, that's what happens at my age. So thank you, 𝗥cie𝘂𝗱. Thank you, Mayur, and we appreciate that. And I think now, without further ado, we should go over to Mel. Could we have another question, Mel? You would?
Oh, and Bhavini answered the question, the last question. She said, ONET, Facebook, YouTube, and 𝗥cie𝘂𝗱𝗃𝗃.
Ooh,
Right there. Paying attention.
good deal. I got that one. I know that one. All right. I can't answer that. I'm not allowed. What is the newest feature in 𝗥connect if someone's being abusive, not so nice, irritating people, saying things they shouldn't say? How's that for a little embellishment there?
Okay, the first person to answer is Don Swihart. He says lock, LOCK, lock.
Lock them out.
Irena says locker. Sadananda says file share and be right back. Okay, anybody else? They can be blocked, says Pat Green.
All right, Patty.
And John Barilla says block them. And we have Fern LeHay saying block. And Angela Leland says block. Virginia DeSantos' answer is I keep blocking and report.
All right. Is that it on the answers? I think everybody's on. Go ahead.
Yeah, Clover Kelly says block them.
Block them, Dano.
That's it so far.
All right, everybody. Let's go back to Double Mel and see what her answer is on what action can you take. Right. That's on the. That's an Andy Burke if I ever saw it. That looked like a W, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Good question and answer. Yeah, it's got that block feature. And then is Terminate still there or is that gone? Because Terminate.
That's the permanent one.
That's the permanent one. I don't know if they still have that. I didn't check.
It's sometimes there, sometimes.
Okay, well, let's call it block. Hey, blocking is just as good. If you have to block them every time, you block them every time. That's how we do it. All right, thank you, Double Mel. If we could.
Oh, yes, I can see the options are block, remove, or terminate.
Oh, all three are showing tonight, Sifu.
Right now.
All right, on and off. So we'll see when we get the permanent version that's going out to, the commercial version. Chances are all three will be on there if I had to guess. Shoot him. Was that SHOOT?
That sounds violent.
Oh my goodness. You're in sunny Singapore, man. You're not supposed to be carrying weapons there. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shoo him away. Now, see, that's the kinder, gentler Seafood Junior, right there. Kinder and gentler. All right, shoo him away. If we could, let's go. That was Mel. We did that. We did that. I think we should go to. Let's go to Dawn and DL again, if we could. Have you got a second question? If so, that's good. If not, that's good too. Go ahead. You know, nobody's asked that question as long as we've had the Wednesday night event. So excellent question. So how many products are in use currently in OnPassive? Is that close enough?
Are in use.
In use right now. In use. All right, let's go to the panel and the attendees if we can. All right, Lynn, have you got some answers, please?
Okay.
Thank you. There are 68 in the participants tonight so far in the chat and here as panelists. So thank you, everybody. And I didn't look at YouTube, but we're still on YouTube.
Yeah, we are. It's not cut off, so it's good. And we have Carmela. She's the first one to chime in, and she says 4. Mel says 5. Sadananda 4. Give me a second. We're flying by.
Okay.
Sadananda 4. Kapil 5. Irena 5. Cynthia Daring 5. Clover Kelly 5. Angela Lalande 5. Virginia DeSanto 4. Francis Tay 5. Deborah Long 5. John Barilla 5. Fern LaHaye 4. Virginia DeSanto 5. And Chris says 5. O'Mail, Onet, O'Trim, O'Connect, and at least I use is 𝗥cie𝘂𝗱𝗁𝗹𝗲 because I still don't have a domain name, or the one he doesn't use.
All right.
Ashok says 5. Virginia DeSanto says 3 free, and 𝗥connect and 𝗥tracker. So that's the answer so far.
All right, let's go back to you, Dawn, and lay it on us, will you? 6. Oh, I knew it. 6 is right. All right, good answer. Good question and answer. And nobody has asked that question. So thank you for being the first. Appreciate it. DL, have you got something for us? Ooh. What is the name of OnPassive's gateway platform? The payment platform. What is the name of the gateway payment platform? All right. I think I got that right. And this is easier with me being on the second monitor.
Okay, good.
All right. Let's hear from the kids out there. Lay it on us.
All right. Waiting for answers.
All right.
Let me open and close the chat. Sometimes it makes it
Sure.
go faster. Ha ha ha, says Sadananda Das. 𝗥tracker.
All right.
John Barilla says 𝗥mail. Keep those guesses coming.
So far, 𝗥mail and 𝗥tracker.
Virginia DeSanto says 𝗥wallet.
𝗥wallet. Ooh.
Sadananda says 𝗥mail. Ashok Kumar says 𝗥wallet. And Angela Lalande says 𝗥wallet.
All right. We got some 𝗥wallets, et cetera, et cetera. Go ahead, DL, if you would.
Mel says 𝗥wallet.
And Mel says 𝗥wallet. DMCC. Now, does that have anything to do with the merchant? Is that new information? The DMCC? Is that new information to us? Okay. All right. Thank you, Sifu. I appreciate that. All right. So thank you for your a couple of questions, both of you. We appreciate you. And let's go to Carmela, shall we? Have you got a question for us there, Schwartzy? Okay. In 5 years from now, where will OnPassive be and how will it influence our lives? Oh, that's a good one.
All right, so this is an open-ended question, meaning no right or wrong, so that'll be fun to see the answers.
That's for sure.
And Mel says, OnPassive will be global.
All right, OnPassive will be global.
Keep them coming. We want to hear your opinions.
No right or wrong answers. In 5 years, where do you think OnPassive will be?
And Fern LaHaye says, at the top.
Whoa, at the top. I like it.
Mm-hmm. And Cynthia Deering says, globally, and life will be very easy. Sadananda says, OnPassive will be absolutely people hands. And we have, going quite fast.
Okay, no problem.
Irena Stick-Sala says, on the moon.
Ooh, we're going to the moon there, fire.
Oh, and Greg says,
right. Greg who, Lakin or
yeah,
Hill?
he says, I'm heading off to go back for an early night's sleep and be ready for my 8 a.m. Lamoille home health tomorrow. Okay.
Good night, Greg. Rest easy, brother.
We love you.
We love you, brother. Rest easy. Yeah, he was feeling, I talked to him today, and he had a bit of a flu or a cold bug. So.
Yeah. Ashok Kumar says, OnPassive is future of internet. Don Swihart says, in space and beyond.
I think most of us have high expectations.
And Deborah Long says, we'll be high in space. Cool.
All right.
Thank you, Deborah.
Any others?
And we have John Gorilla, OnPassive all over the world with multi-million subscribers.
Oh, sounds like you've been dreaming big there, Barilla.
And Pat Green says, I think that OnPassive will be the #1 sought-after internet program.
Woo-hoo, doggies.
Anita Froenshaw says, #1 AI. Virginia DeSantos says, a household name. Sadananda says, dream bigger, Carmela.
All right, Carmela, for a few answers.
Angela Lalande says, we will see robots everywhere. And Fern LaHaye says, very nice background tonight. Thanks, Fern. Thanks to Charmaine and also with the help of Chris Tizan.
Thank you, Tarzan.
Mel says, we'll have our own airplane, OnPassive airplane, and our own ship.
Whoa! You going cruising, aren't you there?
I like that. Anita says, Anita Florenshaw, #1 global AI. And Sadananda, is that Sandra G says, known for feeding the hungry, clothing the needy, and housing the homeless. Very nice.
All right, everybody. Thank you for that. And what do you think, Carmela? All right, we had a couple answers in outer space, so thank you, Carmela. That was certainly got the minds going on where we're going to be in 5 years. Thank you for that question. All right, let's go back to Pedro, if we may. Pedro Solares, if you're with us, Pedro, can you unmute? Uh-oh. Pedro, where'd you go?
Oh, did he get booted?
Looks like he might have got the boot.
Okay,
we'll come back to Pedro. Let's see, that's Pedro. We'll come back there. But let's go to John Barilla, if we may. Go ahead, John. All right, if you're a host or a co-host, or a second host, I should say, what are those? You said six. What are the six buttons upper left on the screen?
All right, let's see the answers.
All right, let's have the answer. John kind of nodded, so I think he was saying I got it somewhat right. All right.
Nothing yet. We're waiting. Come on, folks. Take your guesses. We get out of the chat and re-enter. Okay, let's see. Nothing yet.
Anybody have an answer for John?
Okay. Mel says hand raised, request speaker icon,
Okay.
and we have Don Swihart says add co-host. Angela Land says I don't see them. No, I don't see those icons. Sarananda says please ask the question again.
I can ask it for you, John, if you like. At the top left, if you're a host, what are the six buttons that you see across the top? And one of them was make a speaker. That one was right, and there's five others.
We have Carmela. She says mic video. So two answers, mic and video. We've got Kapil, and he says chat, emojis, master mic, master camera. And Virginia DeSantos says, you got me. So unless you've been a host, you won't know. So it would be kind of cool if you make yourself a host and do a webinar, even if it's just for you or a few friends and family. It's a good way to see what the host sees. Hand raised, says Anita Frauenshaw. Sarananda says, make a speaker. And Virginia says, didn't you say top left? Yes, top left. And Mel says, I guess we have to be a host or co-host. You got to be a host to see them. Yeah,
Yep.
You have to be a host. And Angela Lalande says, I'm not a host, so I cannot see them, which is true. Only hosts can see them, says Kapil.
That's true. All right, let's go back to Mr. Barilla and lay it on us, brother. What are those six buttons? All right.
Good.
That makes six. Good question and great answer, John. Thank you for that. So there's all the more reason for each and every one of you to become a host at some time. Enjoy yourself. Bring your friends. Bring your neighbors. Bring one of us if you want us to come along. I've been known to show up on an 𝗥cie_💪 here and there. So good answer. Good question and answer. Pedro, it looks like you're back with us. Let's go to Pedro Estrada for a second question. Are you able to unmute, Pedro?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you need to do if you're going to share your personal link? Did I get that right? Okay, what can we do? I got it. What can we do to help those we send the affiliate link to if we seem to think that they're unsure of what we're after there? Good question. Good question. All right, let's go to the panel and the attendees for the answer on that one.
Let's see. Christio Zone says to Pedro, congrats, Pedro. Your virtual background, VBG, is up and it looks cool.
All right.
And we have Cynthia Deering. She says, ask them to try our free products. Mayur says, nice to meet all panelists. Nice to meet 𝗥cie𝘂𝗱𝗁𝗹𝗲. Oh, that's nice.
Good stuff there, 𝗥cie𝘂𝗱𝗁𝗹𝗲. Obviously, you got another fan.
Yeah. Any more answers?
Any more answers from the Peanut Gallery and anywhere else? How many people are on YouTube still? Are there any?
We've got 27 on YouTube.
And 72, that'll give you 99 any way you look at it. One cow, one calf and a half. One cow, one calf and a half. Oh, no. I can't do that. Okay. Okay, I was told not to do that. So
Don't.
I had my own mic here, so I figured I could do it. One cow, one calf and a half. Okay. All right.
Okay. Mel Americano says we can attach an on-passive video.
All right.
And Angela Lalande says, congrats on your background, Pedro.
All right, Pedro. Everybody was pulling for you. That's good stuff, brother.
Don Swihart says, try 3 products. And Sadananda says, asking for them to join. We have Fern LaHaye who says, tell them there is a free trial. Christia Zone says, I wasn't able to focus on Pedro's question because I was eating a piece of bread, LOL. That's no excuse.
Who said that?
Can't you eat bread and listen too? You have to learn to multitask, Mr. Chris. Let's see. I think that's it for so far, unless anybody else is going to answer.
All right, and all right. So that's about it, I think, on those answers. So
yeah.
Go ahead, Pedro. What say you, brother? What would you do if you wanted to make sure people knew, why you were sending them the link? All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for that. But the best thing about having your personal link is, should they, register, they'll be in your organization. That's the one benefit there, a big benefit there. So, no, right. Good stuff. Good advice. That's sage advice coming from Gaithersburg, Maryland. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate it. All right, I think we're ready to go to Sifu Francis, and then we'll wrap up with Chris Tarzan, Tiazone. We got another question? Ooh.
No.
That's a brain
I
teaser.
know this one because
You can't answer.
But I'm not going to answer, but I know this one because Francis Day teaches it when he gives presentations.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. All right. What's the definition of an affiliate, kids? That's from 𝗥cie🂂 Francis. That's an easy one if you've been paying close attention.
It's what is the definition according to the OES?
According to the OES.
Yes.
In the dashboard. Okay, got it.
All
right, let's go to the panel.
While we wait for responses, Chris Tiozone says to Mayur, hi Mayur Sherbate. I saw your YouTube channel, Doctors Talk, and watched the first video. It's interesting. So when Mayur comes back, maybe he'll respond to that comment.
All right.
Nagaraj says, my affiliate link. And Fern LaHaye says, customer/reseller.
Uh-huh.
What is an affiliate according to the OES? And John Gorilla says, an affiliate can purchase products for their store and earn money. Angela Lalanne says, customer/reseller. Keep guessing, you guys. I don't think anybody's on target yet, so keep making your guesses. With your ears closed.
All right. Any other answers to 𝗥cie🂂's question?
Deborah Long says, we are the affiliates.
All right. Okay, let's go back to Francis. Francis, lay it on us, brother. You have to be a co-host, which that can happen.
I'll make you co-host.
Voila, you're a co-host.
Oh, you made him co-host?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I can.
No,
I will.
That's okay.
I got it already. Oh, no, you already is. You must have done it.
No.
I can pin him. I pinned him.
Francis.
Huh.
Okay, you're co-host.
Wouldn't let me. Go ahead, Francis. Yes, it's visible. Excellent question, Francis. Excellent. It's right there in front of us. The definition of an affiliate right there. Right in front of us. Thank you. Very good. Thank you, 𝗥cie🂂. And now let's wrap up our round 2 of questions. Let's go to the one and only Tarzan. Go ahead. Go get him, Tarzan. One more question from you, brother. I'll be back. iRobot. All right, let's go to the attendees and the.
All right, let's peek and see their answers. All right, we got some votes coming in, and they are. Oh, by the way, we do encourage you to go ahead and put hashtags into the chat. You can see what Carmela has done. It's a way of supporting on passive and also helping yourself. So go ahead and use hashtags, especially hashtag on passive, hashtag 𝗥cie𝘂𝗱𝗁𝗹𝗲, hashtag Robin, hashtag OES Classroom, etc. And hashtag or your branding. We have Pat Green who said John Barilla. No, wait. I gotta scroll up more. All right, I think the first answer comes from Evan Henderson. D. Transformers, the original one.
All right.
Angela Lance is A for sure.
I'll be back.
Evan Henderson, fifth. John Barilla says Oh Man. Pat Green, C. Don Swihart, A. Cynthia Deering, C. iRobot. Mel Mark says A. Virginia DeSantos says iRobot. Will Smith. Richard Lamott is here. Hi,
Richard, bite me, Richard.
He says C. iRobot. Hi, Cecil. Cecil's here, and he says C. Francis Tarla. Hi, Francis. He says. We have Deborah Long, who says D. Pedro Estrada, D is in dog. Richard, you can come in when we have community. Right now, it's the panel. So pretty soon, everybody can come in. Don Swihart says A. Onya Loni says A. Clover Kelly A. Irena A. Only one that I watched is A.
I'll be back.
Good morning, spaghetti. And Francis Tyler is putting in hashtags. Good for you. Richard Lamott says, Rob, bite me.
Sure,
Robert Rioja says, I'll be back. A as in apple. Virginia DeSanto, D. John Barilla is using some hashtags right now. Thank you as well as well. Okay, that's it.
All right. Let's go to the Terminator himself. Go ahead. You can't be the Terminator and Tarzan. You only get one.
Thank you.
Thank you. Can we have a resound, please, Miss Host?
Oh. Okay.
All right. This was quite good, and I don't know why I can't see the resound.
They're on the. It's to the left of the ticker.
Oh.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 buttons from the left. You see him? He's going to practice, you guys. Let him practice. Did you find it?
Surprise!
Yay!
I found it. That's a big surprise. And I even found it. All right. Good stuff, everybody. This was terrific tonight. We appreciate everybody's participation, both as panelists as well as attendees. There's still 75 here, and we'd like to bring some folks to the panel, if we may, Ms. Nakamoto.
So the procedure we're going to follow is this. We do have the YouTube live stream actively working well tonight. We're really happy about that. And a quick thank you to our moderators, Michael Chata, 𝗥cie𝘂𝗱𝗁𝗹𝗲, John Varilla was there as well, and I think Corina. So thank you all for helping out in that chat. It's a very, and 𝗥cie𝘂𝗂𝗱𝗁𝗹𝗲 as well. Thanks, Chris.
And thank you also to everyone with the super stickers, 𝗥cie𝘂 Francis, Guyana, and of course, 𝗥vie.
Thank you very much for the super stickers.
Very kind of all of you. Thank you.
All right, so what we're going to do now is encourage you in the live stream to come over to 𝗥connect. The link is at the top. It's pinned to the top. If you're in OES, you just click the attendee link. And if you're not in on Passive yet, then you just click our domain name, and it's over there. I think it's right there. Register at http://roblin.co. And then you can use then you'll be able to come into the webinar.
We appreciate everybody being here tonight. This was very strong Q&A teaser, so thanks.
To see the onpassive.com website so that we can bring in people to the panel, and we're going to switch the ticker. The ticker, which is, there's so many buttons, you really have to know where everything is. Okay. Ticker is, I passed the ticker. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm going to switch the ticker. Thank you, Michael Chata, for the ticker, the ticker that we were enjoying all night. Now we're going to switch over to the how to become a speaker instructions. That is also created by Michael Chata. Thank you very much. All right, so now we're going to be bringing in people in. We're going to enable the speaker request functionality. It's enabled now, so people come on down.
All right, I see Carmela has her hand up. What's up, Carmela? Go ahead.
Oh.
All right, well, thank you for being here.
We love you. Take care. Bye, Carmela.
Bye for now. Thank you, Carmela. Great questions tonight. Shalom.
All right, we got Deborah Long coming in from our deaf community. And we have Richard Lamott, the Bite Me guy. Guyana, our monk in New York, coming in.
Brooklyn, New York. I'd know him anywhere.
Virginia DeSantos. Hi there. Hi. And we got Fern LaHaye coming in.
All right, Fern, come on down. She was here the other night. Hello, Guyana.
And Sukanti.
Namaste, namaste.
And we got Cecil Weir coming in. Hi, Virginia.
All right, Carmela, is that your dog? Whose dog is that? Almost sounds like Ollie Boy. Hey, there he is, Cecil Weir. Hi, Cecil.
Cecil. Anybody else want to come in? Now's the time.
All right, anybody else want to come on the panel? Come on, we'd love to have you. We can talk about some of the questions for tonight. We can talk about where we're at as on-passivians as of today. And I do want to mention that tomorrow there'll be OP360. It'll be tomorrow night or tomorrow way in the morning time for sunny Singapore. It won't be so sunny there when it's on.
And we see Richard. Hi, Richard.
Richard Lamott is here. All righty-dighty, Richard. And so, 𝗥cie𝘂 Francis, let's see. Tomorrow is Thursday. Thursday morning, I believe we have global affiliates at 9 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, if I'm not mistaken.
That is going to be hosted by co-hosted, I guess. No, hosted by 𝗥cie𝘂 and Michelle Capstra.
Oh, Michelle's back. Good stuff.
So,
all right. Look forward to that.
What did you say? Oh yeah, I always forget, Francis. Thank you for
I
remembering.
wasn't done.
Oh, okay. So that's going to be at 12:05 a.m.
East.
Thursday, March 28th, which is really just 2 hours away. It's 2 hours away. It's a question and answer session, and you are all most welcome. We'll post the link in our Roblin Live Messenger chat, and also I'll be sure to post in the back office as well. But join us. It's a really nice group. I
All
enjoy
right.
the Q&A. All right.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and bring some more in, more folks in if you want to come on
Oh,
in.
Deborah Long. She must have gotten
She get the
booted.
boot,
Yeah.
and she's back.
Come
Good
back
stuff.
in.
Good stuff. There's John Barilla.
Hi, Deborah, again. Hi.
Well, I can't see the list. You can.
Oh, she can't see. Nobody right now.
Okay. All right. Let's see if we have some hands. We saw Carmela's hand. I can check the hands on my side here if you like. If anybody wants to make a comment, ask a question of the panel, which would be a good idea since they've been asking all the questions tonight, you're welcome to ask questions or make comments, whatever you want. So let us know.
Oh, and Richard says, finally going back to my home in Ontario, Canada next week. Oh, very good.
All right,
Safe
good stuff.
travels to you, Richard.
All right. Can I step aside for a moment? I'll be right back, everybody.
All right. Richard, tell us about your travel. You can unmute. Oh, maybe he's refreshing. All right. Oh, I really like our backgrounds, you guys. They look so nice. All that, you know, the sea of color. Hi, Cecil. Love you. Okay, well, nobody's coming in, so the topic is just roundtable Q&A. If anybody wants to ask questions of our panelists, feel free to do so. And Virginia says, how do I get the background? So what we want to do is let some of you be co-hosts so that you can practice the like file sharing. For example, I would like someone to get the background and share it with everybody instead of me doing it. So who at this time would like to be a co-host? Just kind of wave to me. I don't know you want to be. I can make you co-host. I see. Is anybody waving? Oh, Virginia, sure. Okay, now you're co-host. And then you'll see that we're going to have one of the co-hosts share the file with you of the background. It's so easy to get. All right? All right. Anybody else want to be co-host to practice? Just wave. Nobody else? Cecil, you want to practice? Co-host? Cecil, you want to be co-host? Sure, he said sure. Okay. Hey, who else? That's it? Yeah. Do you want to be DL and Don? Yeah. Okay, are you ready, Don? Don and DL, you want to be co-host? I want to just make sure they want to be. Yes, thumbs up if you want to be. Okay, all right. Oh, yeah, that's why I said wave because we cannot see the electronic hand. Yes, Mel, you want to be co-host? Oh, Okay, you want to be co-host? Okay. Yeah. Who else? Anybody else? Okay, so now, oh, you said Pedro. Pedro, you want to be co-host? Pedro? Okay. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, so who wants to send the file? Share the file. Go for it. Who's gonna do it? Okay, go for it, Chris. You can explain. Very good. Nice. Very nice. So, Virginia, did you get it? Okay, so who wants to do the explaining for Virginia?
Can't get my camera. Are you on a lap?
All right. So, you mean for the next person who needs help?
Yeah, that'd be all right. Go ahead, Pedro.
We're helping.
I, all
Oh,
right.
okay.
All right. So, Virginia, are you on a laptop or are you on a phone? Your iPhone with, and you're in Safari because it's an iPhone, I'm sure. Do you have the Chrome browser on your phone or not? Okay. Well, you can either upload or download whatever it's called, the Chrome browser, and that will work. Safari right now is still under development. I tried it on my iPad last night, and I wasn't able to upload it either. I tried it on my phone, and when I was in Chrome on an iPhone, I was able to upload it. Okay, and after we get done here this evening, we're going to stick around a little while longer. Last night, believe it or not, it wound up being 5.5 hours, uh, and were able to help as many people as possible, and there was a lot of good questions and points. So if you can stick around a little bit after, good stuff. If not, hey, we'll see you tomorrow night, I'll bet. All right, Pedro, no one has their hand up that I can see. So let's see you share a screen, brother. All right, thank you. It needs to be a C. I see 𝗥cie𝘂𝗱𝗁𝗹𝗲. I see a light above your head somewhere. Camera's up a little high. Camera's actually pointing to the screen, to the top, ceiling. As we go, I'm checking for any other hands. Right now, I don't see any. We're still pretty strong at 64 folks here. And I think I saw a hand from DL. Go ahead, sir. I think that'll be okay. Is that all right, Pedro? If he goes ahead.
Does it have music? That's copyright.
Oh, does it have music of any kind? Okay. Yeah, I think so. We get in copyright trouble with the owners of YouTube. Well, non-passive video is okay, but if the music, go ahead, Chris. Okay. All right, go ahead, DL. There it is. And if anybody wants to hear the music, click the blue button at the top right. Yeah, the old media folks are they're good. They are on spot. Okay, brother, thank you. Appreciate you sharing that. And thank you, Chris, for the advice on if we had to cut anything out. Pardon me? Mel. Go ahead, Mel. All right, share that screen. No, DL was.